So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 10 of our Spurs career mode on the PS4 FIFA 15, and we're going to be kicking off this episode with an away game up against Lokomotiv Moscow, which I believe may be a Ukrainian or Russian side, I'm not really sure, but we have them in the Europa League group stages, and they are currently sitting top, we're currently sitting second, so we're going to have to try and do our very best to try and get something out of this game. Otherwise, we may be dropping even out of the automatic promotion places to get through the Europa League. But straight after half-time interval, Niang runs through, he takes on the defence, he was terrorising the defence throughout the whole game. He gets clearly tripped, and the referee has no decision but to point to the penalty spot, and it was going to be the man, Roberto Soldado, the guy who recently scored a very, very good goal in the Europa League against Fiorentina earlier on this week, is going to be stepping up in-game against this side from either Russia or Ukraine, someone like that. Will he come out on top to put us 1-0 in front against this side, which could possibly help us get through the group stages of the Europa League? He goes up, he steps up very confidently. The goalkeeper does guess the right way, but thankfully for us, Soldado puts enough power and accuracy onto the penalty, and it finds its way into the back of net past the Lokomotiv goalkeeper. And as you see there from the replay, he did actually come very close to him, so I thought he'll be kicking himself that he didn't save that one. But thankfully for the Tottenham fans and for Roberto Soldado, his penalty found the back of the net, as it was the pure power that beat the goalkeeper. So it was going to be game on, and they were going to have to try and get back and try and get something out of this game. But in the 57th minute, they do come through. Kasayev plays the ball to Busufa. Busufa, who I'm sure you guys do recognise from Ultimate Team, plays the ball off, lays it into their centre mid, who has a good shot, but thankfully it was a fantastic save from Hugo Lloris. But in the 84th minute, a lovely ball gets played over the top, a lovely first time touch, cuts inside, and a lovely ball across the face of goal. Hugo Lloris didn't know whether to come or stay. He decided to stay, and it ended up being the wrong decision, as it was a simple tap in for the back post. Eric Dyer wasn't picking up his marker at the back post, and Alan, their player, does actually slot the ball into the back of the net. But in the 90th minute, Townsend picks up the ball. He plays the ball to Ross Barkley. Ross Barkley runs through. He cuts inside. Past their player, should score, but it was a fantastic save from their goalkeeper. And I suppose when goalkeepers make saves like that, there's nothing you can really do, as it was an absolutely delightful save. But I'm sure you guys can also recall that Hugo Lloris said he wanted to leave the club. We do try to offer him a massive contract, and actually there we do get a email from the board saying that he has refused his contract and he's not going to sign a new one, and that basically bids from other teams will be coming in, so we're going to have to try and accept one, otherwise the club will accept one for us, as he is unhappy. So the goalkeepers that I was thinking of were obviously Courtois, De Gea. I was also thinking about maybe even Ochoa. I'm not really sure about goalkeepers, world-class goalkeepers that have really good potential, but have the good enough quality to actually step into our first team squad straight away. Obviously, because I know there's a likes of Timone Scuffet, which we do have in our Portsmouth crew, but he's not good enough at this time in this Tottenham crew to actually bring him in. The first chance game actually fall to us. Lamela skips through a few players, but Speroni makes a good save for the Crystal Palace team there to deny us from getting the first goal in the game, as they do then manage to get the ball clear. But in the 45th minute, Dwight Gale plays the ball out, tries to play the ball inside, but it comes to Cabal. Cabal plays the ball over the top to Harry Kane. His control lets him down a little bit. He has a shot, but once again, Speroni makes a really good save to deny Harry Kane, the absolute monster on form. But unfortunately for us, we couldn't do anything there. But here, Harry Kane once again picks up the ball. He plays a lovely ball through to Lacazette. He beats Dan for the pace, but once again, Speroni matches it with a good save. But this time, in the 77th minute, it was going to be Paul Pogba that depossesses Jedinak of the ball, but we were actually thinking of making some substitutions. Harry Kane was going to be coming off the pitch, and Niang was going to be coming on as well, just to see if we can do something. But straight from that, Ericsson picks up the ball. He takes the ball past Kelly. A lovely roulette here. Plays the ball inside to Harry Kane, which Harry Kane plays a lovely first time touch. He skips past Dan and fires the ball into the back of net. So we then decided to cancel the substitution. So Harry Kane was actually originally going to be substituted off the pitch, but after he had just scored that really good goal past Speroni, who had been in real good form this game, we decided to actually cancel the substitution, as we can't substitute a player that has just scored a really crucial goal for us, because as you saw from the start of the game, Crystal Palace were currently actually sitting very, very close to us in the league table. We were currently 7th and they were 8th. So we had to win this game, but it's a fantastic shot there from Harry Kane on his weaker side and weaker foot. But that's actually how the game finished, and Harry Kane, the man himself, picks up a man of the match rating with a 7.9. But the last game of this episode was going to be away from home at the Liberty Stadium up against Swansea, the Welsh Giants, and Wilfred Boney, obviously the new Manchester City player, was going to be playing for them, and we're going to have to try and get something out of this game, as otherwise we won't be challenging for Champions League football if we can't be beating the likes of Swansea without any disrespect. But the first chance game actually falls to them. Leon Brisson plays the ball to Boney. Boney plays the ball to Shelvey. Shelvey skips past Kabul and has a shot, but his shot goes into his wide of the post and out wide for a goal kick. But once again, in the 85th minute, it was a very, very boring game. Bafétimbi Gomis plays the ball off wide, it comes to Shelvey. Shelvey hits the first time and it's a very poor effort, and that's actually how the game finished. It was an absolutely very, very boring game, and that's actually going to be how the game finished. So we're actually going to be approaching the end of this episode after we offered a load of new contracts to a lot of the players, as we were risking of losing them, because obviously they could be signing new deals. But that's actually going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's going to be very, very much appreciated. And I really do hope to see you next time very, very soon for the next episode of the Portsmouth Crew Mode, or maybe even a squad builder. You never know. You have to wait and see. But make sure to stay tuned, as I'm going to try and upload some more videos of late, as I'm going to try and find some time for you guys, as you guys are very, very helpful as giving me the support I desperately need. Thank you, and bye-bye.